Hello, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%. Doing a message for you today for all the sacred rebel light workers out there. I was encouraged to post a video this morning, so I hope you're having a good day today. Let's just see what Spirit has to share with us for a message today for all the sacred rebel light workers that are out there holding the light. And this is meant to uplift, inspire, and invoke positivity and upliftment on your ascension path. So I've chosen the Lightworker Oracle, the Sacred Rebels deck, and I got a new deck. It's the Yoga deck, so we're going to get one from here. And I don't know. I just bought it yesterday, so I'm excited to kind of see what it has to share with us. And then we'll probably get a message from the Kuan Yin for Divine Feminine healing and energy for this reading as we continue to nurture our sacred inner child. So let's go ahead. I've already called in my Angels, Ascended Masters, my spiritual team, and bless this reading, and I hope that you find it's helpful. If you like this message, please hit that like button, leave some comments in the comments section, and let me know if this helped you and encouraged you on your path. And you can always subscribe to the channel as well. So thank you, spiritual team. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Can you please give us a message from Lightworker Oracle for the light workers that are out there holding the light, raising their vibrations from the inside out, and continuing to grow on their spiritual path. Thank you for these messages, and thank you for our gifts. Can you please show us what we need to know most today as we continue to work our light and hold our light? Thank you for these messages. Thank you for our gifts. Holy Spirit, can you please show us what we need to know most at this time? Thank you. So, orbs of light. You may be working with light energy, manipulating light energy, and then sending that healing. You may be envisioning an orb of light in your hands and manipulating that light energy. And using it to light others. So 40. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit, that you want us to know as we continue? Okay. So continue to hold your center as you work with this light energy. Anything else? I'll go through one more time, Holy Spirit. Okay, thank you. So you are connecting to these orbs of light. They may be light beings that you are connecting with, that are infusing you with this light energy, that are helping you to remain calm and hold your center as you tap into your divine talents, gifts, and abilities, whatever those may be. Yeah, it's part of the cosmic heart, cosmic Christ, connecting to this city of light. The Christ consciousness is the foundational energy for this. It is bursting from your heart. With love and light. Your heart may be bursting open because of this light frequency that you're tapping into. Yeah. You are a star child. And your angels are giving you a cosmic hug during this heart transmission. You may be receiving a heart healing and opening. So, excuse me. So, 40 orbs of light. The spiritual worlds are delivering a message to you. You may have already heard it through telepathic reception and mistaken it for your own thoughts. Yet it is inspired by your higher guidance, those spiritual beings that love you without condition. It is an answer to a question and guidance to increase your happiness. It is possible to pray without releasing it. The universe is lovingly listening to you, listening to every thought and feeling in your heart and mind. When you intentionally speak to the universe and ask your higher guidance to help you with an issue, this is a powerful way to call the light into your life. It works, often quite rapidly. However, sometimes we ask for help without being so aware of doing so. Worrying about an issue or pondering a question are ways this happens. There are orbs of light around you. They are spiritual beings that love you. These orbs contain information and energies that can help answer questions and worries through the intelligence and love of the higher spiritual worlds. The information might come through a song, a phrase, a feeling, a color, or symbol that unlocks awareness in the deeper recesses of your mind and body. To access the information of these orbs of light, to open up to seeing them more clearly, whether directly or your own energetic vision through clairvoyance or through photographs or other means, you can use this invocation below. So if you'd like to invoke this energy, you can say this with me if you like. I call upon the unconditionally loving orbs of light. Please bring me information, healing energy, and joy as I open my heart to loving presence of the higher spiritual worlds here and now. I ask to see, feel, and know the loving intelligence of the orbs of light in ways that are relaxing, encouraging, joyful, and kind. I ask for the orbs of light to bring peace and blessing to this space, to consecrate it as sacred, and to protect it so that only energies of light, love, and higher consciousness may enter. May the unconditionally loving orbs of light bless all those who can benefit from their presence through divine love and my own free will, so be it. So that is the orbs of light as you continue to tap into the higher light frequencies and remain holding your center as you may be integrating more light through activating these divine talents. Through this heart chakra awakening. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So let's go ahead and get a message from Sacred Rebels for living a unique and authentic life. I think that's the only way I want to live, is unique and authentically, you know, while I continue to hold the light and do what I love to do and share joy. So I have green on to send out this green healing heart chakra energy. I am part of the Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ consciousness. But I'm also connected to other deities as well. Great Mystery and Great Spirit. Mother Mary Magdalene's part of my spiritual team as well. So I've just had to be open to different ways of believing and made my higher power bigger because it lives within my heart and in all of your hearts too. So thank you, Holy Spirit. Can you please give us a message for the sacred rebel light workers out there that are holding the light and kind of going against the grain and finding love in their hearts and opening their hearts to more joy, happiness, peace, love, healing through this heart chakra opening and awakening? Show us what we need to know most from Sacred Rebels. Oh, wow, that's a lot. I'm not going to take all those. I kind of fumbled it. Shuffle one more. Can you show us what we need to know most, Holy Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so visions of life beyond death. So you may be getting visions, whether it be in dreams or sacred downloads in your waking moments. Deja vu, which is just your spirit acknowledging that you're right where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And these visions may be helping guide you. Your ancestors are probably trying to connect with you to give you these visions to help guide you on your path as you integrate more light frequencies. And this is part of the legacy of light. As you continue to hold your center as a legacy of light, doing your light work. She feels, she knows, 22. So you may be revealing your peacock beauty, revealing what you know. It may be part of one of your divine talents. You may be clairvoyant, clairaudient, one of the clairs. I have a few of them. As you continue to release some pains and wounds that may have affected you for quite some time. This is a 10, an ending of this cycle, bringing in a new beginning through a releasing of these wounds and then opening your heart to love. So I'm being drawn to hold your center, legacy of light. Maybe connecting with your ancient ancestors and integrating their knowledge. You don't know how you know, you just know. You're just receiving this. You've been entrusted with this information from your ancestors. Excuse me. You are being asked to honor the legacy of light that is your sacred birthright. Take nourishment and support from those that have come before you, your ancestral lines, not only in blood, but also in spirit. Perhaps these are the beings that have inspired and motivated you to live as a sacred rebel. From your heart and with belief in yourself, the more you are nourished by this legacy of light from your past, the more you become a bearer of the legacy for those that will be supported by your light in the future. This is a sacred endowment from the great universal source of light to humanity. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love, and respect that is passed down from the heart of each generation to the next. The legacy of light is your spiritual birthright to refine and shine your essence into the world, to be like a sun radiant, and unapologetic of your nature. So just be you, your authentic self. That's what makes you beautiful. It's part of the legacy of light that you carry, that you are a light bearer. So part of the healing process of this legacy of light is, you can say this out loud with me if you like. Through unconditional love, I am open to receiving the support, guidance, protection, and assistance that I need to manifest the legacy of light that shines through me now. I release any conscious or unconscious attachments to beliefs or relationship patterns that hold me back from fully shining my light into the world. I ask that my creative journey be aligned with my spiritual path and blessed for the greatest good, so be it. And you can place your hands in prayer at your heart and close your eyes, bow your head to your hands, and imagine, sense, or perceive that a beautiful golden light pours down from the center of the universe into the top of your head. It then flows slowly down through your head and into your heart, all the way down through your body and out through the soles of your feet. When you are ready, simply open your eyes and you have completed your healing process. So that's a beautiful message as we continue to release and allow more light in, and be blessed on our sacred path. So thank you, Sacred Rebel Lightworker deck. Let's go ahead and get a message from the Lightworker Oracle as we continue to receive these visions that are part of our sacred journey. We may be tapping more into our, excuse me, I'm dropping things. Into our divine talents. You just feel you know them. You're feeling more encouraged and the knowing of them. Maybe not so scared to share them with others as you have been in the past. Having courage to share your experience, strength, and hope, and the divine connection that you have to whatever deity or higher power you choose. Mine's kind of a combination of a bunch of different things all into one. I just believe in a source creator. There's a million ways to get there. So I found that through my heart has been the easiest way. My home is where my heart is, and I take that wherever I go. Still not perfect at it, but making progress nonetheless. So thank you, Kuan Yin Oracle. Thank you for blessings, guidance, and enlightenment from the divine feminine energy as we continue to integrate more divine feminine energy into ourselves and soften and find comfort in resting in that heart space, opening and resting in that heart space where this city of light dwells within our hearts. Can you show us what we need to know most, Holy Spirit? Thank you. So, Princess of Autumn Harvest. So it looks like she has a mandolin behind her. Princess of Autumn Harvest brings gifts of bounty and blessing for efforts and actions of the past. It is a time when the fruits of our labors is ripe for the picking. A beautiful blessing is on its way to you now. With gratitude in your heart, you will recognize the blessing when it comes to you, and it will serve you perfectly. Be open to receive it, knowing it is justly deserved. So that's a beautiful message. So you have a blessing on the way. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else do we need to know from Kuan Yin? So, Orchid Priestess of Destiny. The Orchid Priestess of Destiny, of your highest spiritual destiny, calls to you now. She inspires you to discover and express your purpose. You are encouraged to live into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. Her sweet flute, playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid and chrysanthemum falling from her feet. She stirs your heart to quest for your true soul passion. So we're getting a lot of heart messages, which I was feeling today. So, Sisters of the Rising Sun. So you may be connecting with other Legacy of Light sisters, or you may be a masculine tapping into your feminine energy and connecting with other soul sisters and soul brothers. So, Sisters of the Rising Sun, you are a highly creative being with the ability to help raise the vibration of consciousness on this planet through your creative projects and dreams. Remain open to other souls joining forces with you, just like the Sisters of the Sun Rising, who bring great energy to help humanity through their group endeavors. When you allow for aligned group effort, wonderful things can happen. So just working, teamwork makes the dream work. So you may be joining forces with your brothers and sisters, holding your centers, tapping into this legacy of light, being the legacy of light as a light worker, and sending out that heart healing in your creative projects that you may be doing. And this is all foundational energy for divine connection. So part of this Christ consciousness, releasing anything that may be holding you back, any negative energies, or maybe resentment towards yourself, for times that you haven't stuck to your sacred path and maybe walked the crooked trail. Releasing resentment of self was something I struggled with most. But as I've become more consciously aware, I just realized that it's part of my sacred path. It was part of my awakening. I think I had to lose my mind to find my heart. So I had to go crazy before God cracked my heart open, and I received that heart illumination. I had to lose my mind first, which I can laugh about it now, but it really wasn't funny at the time. So this has all been part of a divine plan that sometimes I don't understand. It's beyond my understanding. It is supernatural and it's beautiful, but scary as hell sometimes. So the divine connection, the inspired intuitive messages you have been receiving, which are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self, are from the higher guidance. Beings of divine light are guiding you with messages of unconditional love. It is safe to trust in your growing divine connection and inner knowing. Doing so will bring you great joy. So I find that is very true for me. I hope that is the same for you. As you begin to trust yourself more and develop that inner trust within yourself, as you develop that, I've noticed for me, that helps me. If I can trust myself, I don't have to worry about what everybody else is doing. Because my discernment, I'm honing discernment, which hasn't been easy. So, but I have to make sure I'm worthy of my time and others' time, rather than projecting wounds onto other people. So that's been part of my spiritual growth process as well. Hopefully all of you can relate to that, and I'm really grateful. Let's go ahead and get a message for the Sacred Path. This is my Sacred Path deck. So walking the sacred path, staying on the sacred path. Yeah. Letting go of burdens. Surrendering burdens. Yeah. Release. You're protecting this child within you. The innocence of your inner child as you continue to heal. Maybe releasing childhood wounds. 2525 on my counter. As you can continue to purify, go through a purification process, mind, body, and spirit. Thank you. Great Mystery, Great Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Can you please show us? Okay, thank you. So, fertility. Kokopelli's playing his flute as you go through this change. 5. Tapping into your fertility. The power is you. Yeah. So you may have self-sacrificed through love. 6 is love. So this is a 5. You may have danced the sun for somebody and sacrificed because of love. You maybe took some pain to your chest and self-sacrificed. Maybe for the greater good of yourself and others. You went through a rites of passage change. You may have had to retreat and heal from this self-sacrifice.